Hello and welcome to part 26 of Let's Play Pokemon White. And yeah, I actually have cut out some footage here, but because I went back to the Triple Battle House to finish those off. And yeah, if you want to get to the gym, just go right from the Pokemon Center, go up and then head left and you will find this gym.
And this is it's a clever layout, but I personally hated this. It was so long and annoying.
Yeah, this gym, basically I did the editing so I can get all this gym this part. So pretty much this whole part is me taking on every trainer, doing the puzzle and then beating the leader, just so that's what all this part is.
Yeah, I mean this gym is one of those, like, most gyms they make it so there's a puzzle, but then it's not hard to go back and heal and then come and do it again. This is just so annoying. If you do the whole puzzle, battle all the trainers, you go back to heal, to battle the leader, and you have to do the whole gym all again, and it is so annoying.
Yeah, this is, some people might say it's a hard gym, but really the puzzle isn't that hard in itself. All you have to do is follow where the trainers are and hit the switches. But yeah, if you want to go back and heal, it will take you some time. So.
Yeah. It's not actually hard, but it is quite easy to get lost.
Yeah, it's really not that bad. Like I said, just follow the trainers you haven't beaten and hit the switches there. All you have to know is that you have to hit certain switches in a certain order. I'm not sure exactly what the puzzle is because she just told us, but I wasn't paying attention.
So the whole set out of this gym is it's a giant dragon, or two giant dragons, and you have to hit switches to turn the body parts to get to the and you've got to get to the right place to the gym leader.
Yeah, you have to get to the certain. Yeah, you have to do both of them to get to the gym leader. And yeah, and the reason why the mid bits, some of them are sped up, is to save time, and because it's just me walking. You can see how to do the puzzle from what I do.
Now, to be honest, all the Pokemon they use are really good Pokemon. They're not really hard to defeat, but if you you need new Pokemon they have are good to use. So
yeah, this is pretty much the toughest gym in terms of the trainers that you have to face. Mainly because going back to heal is a pain, but there is a lot of them and they're all quite high level.
They're all ace trainers.
Yeah, a lot of them were higher level than I was, which was a bit of a pain, but I don't have any real troubles.
That seems to be the thing with Pokemon, like on the 8th gym all the trainers seem to be ace trainers. Yeah. Which are like the strongest trainer there is.
Not all the time.
Not the strongest, but the highest level.
Yeah, the highest level, but they're not always ace trainers.
But since these are all dragon type, they are just a good ice or...
Yeah, I recommend having an ice Pokemon, or a Pokemon with an ice move, because if you use a dragon Pokemon is weak against dragon Pokemon. Yeah. So if they use a dragon type attack against your dragon Pokemon, then you're going to take a lot of damage as well. So it's a bit of a risky move, really. Maybe a dragon, have a mixed type, maybe.
Like have a dragon move or like a normal Pokemon.
Yeah, like a Gyarados or something like that. Yeah. Although obviously you can have a Gyarados, but you know what I mean, something like that.
Yeah, it's actually not possible to get any of those Pokemon at this point.
No, so it doesn't make any sense. But just find a Pokemon like that. I'm sure there's a Pokemon out there that can learn Dragon Rage. I
don't know. This is the thing I just thought of. It might be that these dragons are white in Pokemon Black, and they're black in Pokemon White. That might not be true. I'm not sure. It looks like it would be.
It would make a lot of sense because then they could have the floor being black, but I couldn't honestly say. I don't want to say definitely yes it is.
So put it on comments if you definitely know.
Yeah, hit up the comments.
I'd quite like to know.
Yeah, it'd be pretty interesting.
They made like a lot of links from the different games that they changed them. I think this is the biggest difference between Black and White and those, let's say, Leaf Green and Fire Red.
Yeah, there is a big difference there. I don't know, well the story's the same, but yeah, there's a lot of different things, really. Yeah, but Ruby and Sapphire had different teams, so I would say that's a pretty big difference. Yeah, so you go to different places, but I don't know, I only played Emerald, so.
And did your Drogon just faint?
No, that was his Drogon.
I think it's pronounced Drogon.
Oh no, my Drogon didn't it? I still haven't given it a name at this point. I can't remember when I did, but I did go to the big city place. Yeah, the name rater in the big city. I can't remember its name, but you know the one I mean. It's on the right side.
Oh yeah.
You have the big city with the dock, so if you want to change the name of the Pokemon you can go there. Which I actually had to do when I wiped my data, or my data got wiped. Because I gave one of them the wrong name, but That's a boring story, so let's get back to this.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've got another trainers to fight. At this point we've done one dragon head and we've got another dragon head to do. And I think there are some dodgy cuts here which you may notice because of me having to go back and heal, and although a lot of the time I just used the potions I had because I thought I just can't be bothered to go all the way back.
Yeah. But yeah, even if you're like just like 1 or 2 levels below what you should be, you'll gain those levels in getting to the gym leader.
Yeah, you should do. The weird thing with this gym is that the actual gym lead, her Pokemon, aren't as high level, there's not a massive jump between her Pokemon and everyone else's. So don't worry too much about if you're having a tough time with the trainers, because even though this gym is harder, the gym leader is harder, it's not as big as a jump as you would think. So
yeah, because I've seen your Pokemon level up, well, just then level up quite a bit.
Yeah, I think FistsoRAGE starts off at level 38. I think he ends up at level 41 by the end of it. But I'm trying to level up the weak Pokemon here, so.
Now, depending on how many Pokemon you have, your level to be like should be around level 40 to 45. If you have like 3 Pokemon, which I don't know why you would, but they'd be about level 45. If you have around 4, should be about level 43, 44. But then I think you're quite even leveled now, because you used to be under level, but you're not anymore.
No, I'm around there. Because pretty much at this point you should either have 5 or 6. If you had 4, then you definitely need a new Pokemon before doing this gym, because you need the different types. You just need them.
And if you have 5, if I were you, I wouldn't buy. I wouldn't catch another Pokemon, because what I did was I had 5 main Pokemon, and then I used a 4th, which is just a powerful wild one. So I just had to and then I had the legendary, which replaced that. So if you have 5 and you don't know what to get, or you don't want to get anything, just catch some random powerful wild Pokemon.
Well, yeah, if you have 5, then that's fine, but for this gym. But after this gym, for the Elite 4, you're going to need 6. That's just a fact. You can't do. Well, you can do the Elite 4 with only 5, but you're going to need the different types even more with the Elite 4. But you'll get to that.
Unless you've got loads of mixed types, because I think mixed types are quite good in this game. Like there's bug and grass and stuff. So you can get bug moves, which are like I don't know if it's on this one, but on Heart Gold Soul Silver, bug was super effective against dragons.
I don't think that's true, and it may be true, but I can say for certain.
If you have a bug Pokemon,
bug Pokemon are really a lot better than people say they are, because I think they're super effective against Psychic as well. Because I think Psychic in the first generation didn't have many weaknesses, so they added Bug to the list, and so really having a Bug Pokemon is something that really useful to do.
Yeah, I mean, even if it's like a Bug Poison or Bug Grass, it's still quite useful to have it.
And yeah, I know this has got a bit confusing if you're watching and trying to figure out what to do, and I've gone round in circles, but really this was me thinking it through and thinking, right, I need to do this and this.
Wow, you were thinking.
Yeah, because to jump on the switches, you can't. You have to land on them like that. You can't just go on the switch and hope for the best.
Very stiff switches.
Yeah, you have to get up to these higher platforms to then hit a switch to make the other one go up.
Then you have to hit another switch too.
Yeah, there's another switch here, but this is where I was trying to get to, where this trainer was.
And you also be pretty strong, considering you can jump from, you've been fired out of a cannon, and now you're jumping from high height.
That's not that high. I could jump there.
Yeah, I could. I mean, not all loads.
Although I wouldn't. I would just get FistsoRAGE to body slam it. That's what I would do. Save a lot of time.
Get to punch it, go bam.
Yeah, maybe.
So you're jumping. Or if I was a trainer here, I would just get a flying Pokemon fly out the top.
That could work.
And fly to the gym leader.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Now,
you can say that about every gym, I guess.
I don't know, but I mean, they always made dragon Pokemon have wings, which makes sense, but I think, has there been like a dragon flying type, or are most dragons just dragon flying?
I don't think so.
I know they can learn flying moves.
Yeah, they can. I don't think there probably is a dragon flying type out of all the 600 Pokemon, but for the most part, I'm pretty sure even the ones that can fly and all that are just dragon Pokemon.
Yes.
And this is a dragon Pokemon, and it doesn't have wings.
If you don't have an ice Pokemon, or whatever, if you don't have an ice Pokemon, if you just have powerful Pokemon like FistsoRAGE, you should be fine.
Yeah, the man of the match in this episode is definitely FistsoRAGE. He did most of this gym by himself, so definitely, you know, big shout out to my Pokemon.
I mean, it's quite good to have a Pokemon like that, which is just... I always like that when playing Yellow. I'd have my Pikachu as my most powerful Pokemon, and then just have that to like cover everything if all my others fail.
Yeah, I would really recommend getting a FistsoRAGE. It's done like... It's so good. It's just sorted out every single Pokemon that it goes up against. And yeah, we're finally here, and thank God there's a teleporter there for you to get out. But
Iris.
not much small talk, but we're going to get straight to it. She doesn't really have that many. She has 3 Pokemon. The first 2 aren't that bad, but the last one is quite tough, so you've got to watch out for that. And yeah, obviously I sent out FistsoRAGE, who does most of the work here. I reckon I could have taken them all out with just FistsoRAGE, but I wanted to give like the other Pokemon a chance to excel.
Even if you don't have a very powerful Pokemon, if you have good moves, then you're fine. You should just get a good powerful move on there.
Yeah, look at that. Look at all that damage. Because FistsoRAGE was underleveled this whole time, because it was my weakest Pokemon, which is why I was using it a lot, but it really just, you know, gets it done. Especially with Bulk Up. Bulk Up is a really good move. That's the reason why it did really well in this battle. Basically what I kept doing is using Bulk Up throughout the battle, and it just really got so good, so I could just take stuff out. But I think I take this Pokemon out in 1 hit after 2 bulks up.
But what was I going to say? Yeah, I think they should, like, if they like make another version of Black or White, or whatever, they should like add an evolution to FistsoRAGE, because I can picture it just being this massive fighting thing.
Nah, they could do, but I wouldn't be too bothered about it.
So that fact, I don't think you can get it. You might be able to catch it somewhere, but it's...
I'm sure you can catch it somewhere.
I think it's a fossil Pokemon. I don't know, I'm not sure on that, I'm probably wrong.
Yeah, that's something wrong.
But I think it is pretty rare to get.
Yeah, like, it may be rare, but I'm sure it's not a fossil.
I know it's a mystery gift Pokemon, but obviously not here. But it has been a mystery gift Pokemon in Japan.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wouldn't bother trying to get that one when you might as well just get a Jolly or something.
Yeah, Jolly. I don't know, it might be in Pokemon Black. I couldn't really say. Couldn't say. But
yeah.
I don't know. So yeah, look, Dragon Tail did nothing. And... oh yeah, Dragon Tail is an annoying attack because it sends out another Pokemon, that's right. I thought I sent out Max Strong to give that some experience and give that a chance, but it turns out it just got hit by a Dragon Tail, which switches out your Pokemon.
So it does the same as U-turn, but the opposite.
Yeah, but it's also a, it's an okay attack. I wouldn't recommend it.
FistsoRAGE, is that her toughest Pokemon?
Yeah, this is a tough Pokemon. This is the final evolution of the first Pokemon she had. I think it's the final. I'd be very surprised if it's not. I'm pretty sure that is. I don't know.
I think it might be.
Yeah.
Full evolution of Axu.
Yeah. So yeah.
Which is, you will see this Pokemon a lot in the later game, and it is very powerful.
Well, yeah. I can see why this would give someone some trouble, because FistsoRAGE. I mean, FistsoRAGE paralysed it, which really helped out. But really, if she didn't use Dragon Tail, I would have been fine. And then because FistsoRAGE would have still been bulked up, but because it got sent out, it lost its advantages and out back, and I can't really use bulk up in case it attacks me and kills me. But
Yeah.
so it's quite annoying. Dragon Tail, gotta look out for that attack. Have just have a good strong Pokemon, and you should be fine.
I mean, if you're worried about this, just get a status condition on it, like you have. You've got paralysis, and that should give you that odd hit to get it on.
Yeah, the annoying thing is that I'm sure the game is psychic or something, because every time I used Revenge it just didn't hit me at all, and she did something else. So I started using that to my advantage. I was like, okay, FistsoRAGE will probably die if it gets hit. If I keep using Revenge, then that means she won't attack me, and it sort of worked out, which is weird. And then Revenge went first that time for some reason, so...
yeah, sometimes you'll be like a bit faster than other Pokemon.
So yeah, that's the first time she actually attacked me, and it took me out in 1. But Rocky Helmet killed it, so I've won. With pretty much just FistsoRAGE. So yeah, really good Pokemon.
So your FistsoRAGE took him down with you?
Yeah, so they both died. But good old Revenge, and good old the game being cheap.
So that is a weird looking badge.
This is our final badge, so that's exciting news.
Yay.
So,
Next step, Elite Four.
yeah, the Elite
Or
Force.
Pokemon League.
So yeah, after beating this little girl up, we got our LH badge, and we're excited.
Now, the Legend badge, that is like nothing to do with Dragon Pokemon.
The legendary dragon Pokemon, I think that's what they were going for.
Yeah, it might be.
But yeah, next time we will start the beginning of the end of the game. So I will see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye.